This episode of Real Ale Craft Beer was brought to you by beerdeluxe.de. It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called Dulcis 12 and it's by Riegele in Germany. Look at this beauty. I've been on Rate Beer for this one because it's all in German and it's described as a Belgian strong ale. It's been brewed with honey and it's 11% ABV. It's in a 660 bottle, so it's quite a large bottle. There's the bottle cap. And again, thanks to the guys over at beerdeluxe.de for sending the beer. Marvellous stuff. Finally got the chance to review some fantastic German craft beer on the channel. Without further ado, let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. You can see a little bit but mind you, as soon as I opened the bottle it wasn't too bad, but can you see all of that yeast suspension there? Oh yes. So that's all of that lovely Belgiumness going on, all that lovely yeast going on in the bottle. Now it's pouring out into the glass. There you go, look at that. It's a one finger, slightly off-white head that is dissipating quite quickly. It is an 11% ABV beer after all. Nice slow moving carbonation, which means for me it's a medium mouthfeel. You can see that carbonation struggling to get through that glass. That thick malty brew. It's an orangey marmalade coloured beer. Let's get the aroma. It smells remarkably like a Belgian strong ale. Lots of that spice, lots of that candied sugar, that candied fruit. You do get an element of that honey as well in that beer. It's one of them beers that brings a smile to your face. I'm going to dive into this one. Cheers everyone. I think the best way to describe this beer is if I was to shut my eyes and drink this blind. If somebody brought it to me and I had a blindfold on and I tried it and they asked me what it was and what country did it come from, then I'd say yeah, it's a Belgian Trappist ale. It's some kind of Belgian double or triple, and yeah, it's fantastic and it's from Belgium. But in fact, as we seen the other day when we reviewed the American IPA, the craft beer from Germany, it's a German take on a style of beer. And if it's one thing the Germans do, they do it with style and they do it with quality. And they do things right. I had an Audi once, and if it wasn't for me crashing it, it would still be going today, I'm pretty sure. The car was amazing. Yeah, but anyway, I'm not going to talk about crashing my Audi. I'm going to talk about this fantastic German beer that's been styled on a Belgian style of beer. And the secret is with these Belgian beers is that you drink them and you could be unwittingly, unknowingly just supping away on a beer thinking, oh, this is great. And then you suddenly realise it's 11% ABV when you look at the back of the bottle. That's the secret. They make the beers so drinkable. And for me, when other countries brew Belgium style beers, that for me is very important, because sometimes you get that alcohol heat, I call it. That heat in the beer. and this just doesn't have it. This has been well crafted. So nicely carbonated, nice mouthfeel. That lovely Belgian yeast is there in abundance, that kind of slightly lemony zestiness. Lots of candied fruit. I imagine there's sugar added to the beer. There's definitely honey in the beer. It's a nice honey taste to the beer, and it's slightly spicy. Fantastic brew. I'll show you the back, the front of the label again, and the back of the label. There you go, there's all the information on the beer, if you can read German. Be sure to check out Riegele. Let me show you the name of the beer. Check these guys out. And I just want to touch on one thing, and I've mentioned it a couple of times now in previous German craft beer reviews, in that I've waited years for this to happen, years to drink German craft beer, and it's finally happening. We're doing it. We're drinking German craft beer. We've drunk some American IPA. Now we've drunk some. We had a chocolate bock, the Meisel's chocolate bock, that was just fantastic, and now a Belgian strong ale. So rating on this beer then. I love the look of the beer. I love that sweet mouthfeel when it touches the lips. That nice carbonation. I like that little bit of kind of lemon curd taste in there. That slightly strange Belgian kind of cardboardy taste that actually works in the beer. The lemon, as I mentioned, the honey's a great taste in there. The spice is a great taste in there, and of course that candy sugar is a great taste in there. So, all in all, I think it's a very, very good beer. And importantly, as I mentioned again earlier, it's a great take on a great style of beer. So check out Dulcis 12. I'm going to give it a big 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Riegele Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.